Newgrounds, the website I grew up on, the holy grail of 2000's edge. Back when I first started wandering on that website like a nomad, creation after creation. I was around 9 years old with unrestricted internet access. I was exposed to all sort of screwed up content at the time, like that one Pico school game. It was a leisurely kind of fucked up, however, despite the fact that some of these games made it onto BBC News. I'm not joking. Most normal people didn't bat an eye and still let us have our fun. And even now, we are still going strong. The website still has its fair share of rules though, even if people don't think so. There is this under-judgment system where brand new games and movies are marked by reviews so people can determine if they are good enough. Sometimes it's abused, sometimes it isn't. Kind of a clusterfuck of a democracy, if you know what I mean. Sometimes though, there are times where everyone on the site can agree if something needs to be handled with the authorities. Hell, there was this one idiot who threatened to set his school on fire back in 2009, if I remember correctly. Now that my introduction is out of the way, I would like to get into what I really came here to talk about. There is an animation that I have been looking for. It was put in the Under Judgment page and was taken down in less than a day, but I have never seen anyone talk about it, not even on the Newgrounds forums. I am not sure if anyone else saw it aside from me, but I haven't seen a single video or search effort for it, and all I have proving its existence is a snapshot from my codec that I had saved on an SD card for years. I guess having a weird way to keep track of new games I wanted to play really paid off. The user who posted the animation went by the name GBWarhead88, and the name of the submission was Mymeltdown.swf. Yes, the title had the file name in it, with the description of the video simply saying, "Must have." The submission's age rating was marked as E for everyone, which was strange to see, because this animation wasn't even close to being for kids. Not even a smidgen. Once the submission loaded, a poorly drawn red button with the words "Play Me" would appear on the screen against a plain black background. Upon clicking, a messy digital drawing of a man, quite fitting for a flash animation, showed up, placed in a snow angel position against the darkness. Here is the best way for me to describe him. He had a lanky build with greasy tangled hair grown down to his collarbone. He sported nothing but a tight bathrobe, and to top it all off, tumbleweed-like scribbles were plastered over his face. No eyes, no mouth, nothing. Just chicken scratch. White noise accompanied by sounds of a TV at low volume and a ceiling fan would trudge on, all while different drawings of said man lying against the ground faded in at different angles. Finally, after stopping at a specific angle where he was facing the viewer, I heard a voice. "I haven't left my house in 4 weeks." Between 7-second intervals, more darkened pictures of what seemed to be news articles and reports meshed with the background, with the man pasted in front of them as if he were a transparent image. Each headline revolved solely around missing person reports, as far as I know, relating to sexual assault or battery. Weeks on weeks of loneliness. I don't know why my lazy ass didn't take the chance to go with them that day. They are just going to the bakery. It will be fine, I said. That's when a specific newspaper article came into view. Another missing persons report, with an adult female and 2 children. The description of the article stated that they were last seen outside of a Kroger supermarket and were taken into a white Honda Pilot. Witnesses claimed seeing the captor masked with a pair of square lens specs to the point where he was less recognizable to the human eye. From what I have gathered in the video, they still hadn't been found, as the report seemed fairly recent at the time. I have been living off of ramen from my pantry for a few days. Another stupid day of wheat and flour, like always. All because I was afraid of going out there by myself. I was. The scribbles began to engulf his face further, even overlaying his hair slightly. The news reports faded into the dejecting dimness, and the camera closed upon his face every time he caught a breath. Was. Now that I have pretty much dissolved all of my aspirations and only God knows what my kids had to put up with, the options I have are restricted. I could just pick my head up and stick that birthday gift I have got under my chin, or I could just let you take me instead. Following shortly after was the complete sound of silence, filling the atmosphere like an abandoned home. The man's face practically took up the whole camera, now shrouded with nothing but a black shadow, contrasting with setting color. The quietness was uncomfortably long. I almost thought my flash player was screwed up. Hey, glasses man, use me up. Do it until my bones fall limp. I am waiting, glasses man. I am getting tired, glasses man. What followed was a painfully slow devolve into a screaming, laughing, sobbing mental collapse for about half a minute. Glasses man was ragefully cried out like a broken record, a mouth widely swamping over the entirety of the man's face, strangely more well-drawn than anything else in the animation. My eyes were assaulted with blaring white, seizure-inducing patterns. The man vanished with a home address and a column of the text reading, "Must have," flashing at a similar pace. A malfunctioning mess of sounds were all I could hear. Ear-piercing buzzers, police sirens, weird chiptune music with the same melody, over and over. Searching for this animation now would bring you absolutely no luck. I don't know if the submission was taken down by someone marking it under review, or by the creator himself, as there isn't even a link leading to that usual tombstone page that deleted pages go on that site, strangely enough. If anyone manages to find this video, I implore you not to make it public. I would much rather prefer if you informed me in the comment section down below with your contact information. If I am to post this video, I would rather me or you blur out this poor guy's house first. To GB Warhead 88, whatever your name is, if you are hopefully still alive and able to see this, someone out there is wishing you well. I truly hope that your years have been safer, and I am sorry about what happened to your loved ones. May they fly high. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel, because there are more chilling tales to be told. Also check out my other social media profiles. The links for those are down in the description. Thanks for listening.